this should be live, hopefully. This is gonna be a dry stream to say the least, because this game has no sound. It is it is what it is with persistent browser-based game. Just persistent browser game. All right, so seems it's work. What does it do if I do that? Alright, so seems it's work. What does it do if I do that? Alright, so seems it's work. Like here's better, right? Anyway, it's working. This is what I wanted to know. It is working. I needed to use the Games Plus demo thing on Twitch because there's no category for this game. So yeah, what is a Chronicle of Denzar? I've been meaning for a long time to do a series that would be called Chronicling the Chronicles of Denzar. It's a game that is online. It has been online for the past like 17 years. It used to be called Fantasia RPG, and then the owner of that kind of went away. But before they went away, they gave to the member of the community the source code and the ownership of the thing, and they redid the whole game. And I'll link, once I upload this on YouTube, I'll link a Reddit post where they go through all the history of how it changed hands and what they want to do with it. It is still very actively developed. Right now they're working on some group content. We always have some event stuff. We got Halloween. I actually ended up, I think, third in the leaderboard for Halloween. So there's that. Now there's a membership option. I buy them when they get on sale. It's like $4 a month. So it gives you no ads, although I'm not even sure the game has ads anyway. But yeah, price reduction in NPC, more inventory slots, more safe deposit box slots, 1% extra experience point, and a spiffy crimson medallion in profile on the online list. So I'm gonna use one. I was waiting to do this video to burn my membership cards that I've bought with each sales. So here around me, you can see that there is the Predator of Wind person, Kaya, Zedus Wolfclaw, and I am known here as Moya Moya. If you look at my... this is not what I wanted to show. Oh, well, okay. So, Shadow Hunter, the main dev of this game, always gives some updates. So, now we just ended the Valentine updates. And so you can see who got first place, second place, and third place. Congrats to all of you. They got some currency and the world buff for everyone to enjoy. So there's a lot of news. As you can see, I'm just scrolling real quick, but there's quite a bit of news. Okay, so this is my pet. You can pet every enemies. You can tame them, and they become your pet, and they can fight for you. And so this is my pet. He is a dire wolf. Here in the species, it's dire wolf, but I always thought he was nice to me, so I called him not so dire wolf. So anyway, this is my my pet, and you could even add some description. There's a bunch of things you can do. You can actually write books and get royalties when people are reading your books at the the big city library. I don't know if we will get there in this stream, as I don't intend to stream for that long. Um, okay, I guess this is an awful introduction, but I've been thinking about doing this for quite some time and haven't found a good way to do it, so that's gonna be this way. Yeah, okay, I use that. So each and every tile in the game, right now we are on a tile, and they are all descripted. Like, think of a D&D campaign where there's a lot of description all around. So let's read. You see lush green edges lining a gravel path, and a man beckons from not too far away. You head in his direction to see what he wants. Use the keyboard to move, etc. So now I've just walked one square. There are many long-stemmed flowers growing in this area of the garden, unremarkable save for the tiny teeth marks in their stacks. The wounded plants are dribbling a sticky-looking reddish sap, and you find yourself musing on whether some species of flora might not be preying on others. And see, if I walk and I walk, they're all different. A soft aroma touches your nose, followed soon by sharper scent. Though the smell of apples is far stronger, the hint of burnt wood reaches you from a distance. So right now we have a quest. Our active quests are here. So now this is a story quest. This is welcome to Evita. I always said Evita because I'm French, and I always thought that Evita sounds pretty dang nice, but it's probably Evita or something like that. But I always said Evita. We'll probably say Evita for the rest of this video series. So let's go talk to Vexillor, because this is our quest. Vexillor stands here, welcoming you to his garden. Vexillor looks at you inquisitively, disappointment radiating from his brow. These potions refill your health and mana. The red and blue bars on the character's sidebar to the left. Vexillor points to his right off into nowhere. The bottom right arrow button on mobile will open up your character's sidebar. So we got some XP, so we can give ourselves some stats. So we have a lot of AP to use because I did 4 rebirth. And seems I got level 58 just now. I guess I had the thing is I did the latest event, the Christmas event, and at the end of this event I decided to do a rebirth, and I thought to myself that I wouldn't play the game until I was ready to record what I was doing. So now I'm doing it, and so I got all the goodies from Christmas, rocking in, and it gave me a lot of points. But this is a good time as any to look at the points. So you have strength. It defines how hard you're able to hit and how much you're able to lift. So there is a maximum weight you can carry, and this is tied to that. Vitality determines how many hits you can take before falling in battle, as well as your energy. The energy has some kind of energy systems. Right now you can see I'm 44 out of 92 energy. You get your energy back very easily. It's not a problem. But still, putting point in vitality is always a good thing. Dexterity defines your defense and how nimble you are, so you'll be able to evade more stuff with that. But Moya Moya is an Eldron mage, and mages in this game definitely likes wisdom. It determines how powerful your spells are, and how much MP you have. So, I have a lot of points to put. I'm gonna crank my wisdom quite a bit. I guess I could enter a particular number. It's pretty rare that you get that much point to assign in something. All right, let's say 155 seems pretty good. Vitality, I want to have some because I want to have more energy. And we are going to put some in dexterity. I am not an expert in this. I'm putting points wherever I think will be beneficial to me. So, alright, 200 with wisdom, I'm happy. We'll crank vitality here, and why not 50 for both of those? Alright, so now we are level. Yeah, we gained a lot of level. This is not how the game will start for you. If you decide to come to the game, there's a bit of grinding to do, but it's just that I've grinded quite a bit prior to this. Okay, so the classes. There's a bunch of classes you can become as a Eldron female, but there are other races that can't become those particular classes. If I'm getting any of this wrong, I hope somebody from the community will comment on this video in the comment section on YouTube once it's uploaded. Because I'm no expert, haven't played this for quite some time because I was waiting for the right time to start making the video. So I'm kind of rusty, but to open up the other classes and switch, you have to put at least 5 level into one of them. No, it's 20. Is that it? Let's put levels, I guess. Now cannot. Yeah, I cannot really choose. I want to be an apprentice. Okay. See, it requires attendant level 25. So I need to get 25 attendant level to be able to switch to the all right, to the mage level. Yes, I want to promote to apprentice mage. And now I can continue to put in some level in my apprentice mage, and then I'll be able to become a mage, a regular mage, not an apprentice anymore. I don't know if I can make it. We'll have to see. You need 25, alright. I can unlock for one more CP. CP means a class point. I can get mage, so we'll be a mage. And then I'll have to upgrade my mage for quite some time to unlock mystic. So it's gonna be on an other episode. It's not gonna be, definitely not gonna be now. By promoting all of those people, we got some more I want to say action point, but I'm not sure it's action point. Anyway, so let's bump our strength a bit. Let's bump dexterity a bit, and then let's bump wisdom a whole lot, and I want a bit of vitality. There we go. Okay, this is my character. Now, SP. It's like skill points. Those are all special skills you can assign to your characters. I guess all of this might sound quite overwhelming, and it's fine. It's a game that has been developed for years, and so of course there's a bunch of systems working, with one another. But it's very easy to learn when you don't get like 55 levels in one go. So you have all the descriptions of those points. I like Impact. I think it's a good one. I like Mana Shield. I like Riposte. And I usually go with focus on the first moon. What's this? Increase effectiveness of stone and nature damage. So this one is pretty good. We definitely want some here. As I said, impact is pretty good. I still have 4 points. What is Awakened Mind? Potion which heal MP, now heal additional. Alright. Let's put one to see what it does. Okay. Focus of the third moon. Okay, fire. I want that. I'll go with the third moon. Alright. Now I think all of my points are set. And now we we have a lot more energy and health and mana than we had, so it's completely normal that we have that kind of gauge. All right, let's talk to Vexillor again. So he's offering me 2 quests. I have the active quest, the story one, and then there's a optional one. We'll go with story. Vexillor looks at you inquisitively, disappointment radiating from his brow. These potions refill your health, mana MP, red-blue bars on the character sidebar to the left. Anything else? Well, of course there's more. Not only do you need to find all the marks, here are some energy potions. The whole shtick of the story of the game is that, now I'm kind of spoiling it, but I guess I just told you that I did 4 rebirth. Your character at a certain point will rebirth for additional powers, and the characters remembers you, but your character doesn't remember having rebirthed. So I don't know if it makes sense, but Vexillor clearly knows we'll have to do what we did all over again. This is the joke. And the marks are like a catch-em-all type of things. Every mini boss on every zone can drop you know a mark actually, and some are required for progressing through the story. Vexillor begins mumbling under his breath. You know, just in case some unlikely encounter demands that you train harder and grow stronger. You know, just in case you get tired from picking on caterpillars and flowers. Vexillor shakes his head and mumbles again while kicking on the ground. Some mighty deity. Vexillor catches himself and looks back at you. Every enemy you fight, as well as many actions you can choose to take later on, consumes energy. In a bored, monotone voice, he adds, you can keep track of your energy in your character sidebar as well. It's the yellow bar. Vexillor squints. What is that? Am I seeing things, or do you have to finish the tutorial? Vexillor pauses and looks at you again. If you're seeing areas flashing on your screen like I am, could you please click them all and make them go away? This is very distracting. If you're already done it, come back in a minute while I see to these myself. So, will do. Alright. I level up. I'm level 2 now. Well, I'm level 58. Moya, Moya! You've gained a level, I see. You're practically ready to conquer the world. Here's the basics. Every time you gain a level, you receive 3 AP, which you may distribute among your 4 stats. Raising your stats is how you become stronger, obviously, but they also raise the effectiveness of future class abilities, and can even raise your max energy. When you have unspent AP, there will be a link to spend them right under your character sprite in your character sidebar. In addition, upon becoming a high enough level, you may promote your class to become even stronger and gain new abilities. The sky is the limit, mage. So I'm looking forward to seeing how you grow. Thanks again, Vexillor. You're very welcome, my friend. It might not be much, but I want to reward you for being so patient with my explanation. Alright. Let's check that grandma thing. Sorry about that, Moya Moya. The flashing from the tutorial was blinding me. Vexillor's eyes dart around as if to avoid you. Anyway, no more time for small talk, I'm afraid. I just got word of a monstrous creature spotted roaming in my gardens. It has me a bit worried. I was told it was last seen down south, near to that old near to my grandma's house. Hut, place where she squats. Though she's grown rather insufferable over the years, it would be a shame to lose her now that you're finally right. Well, be a good adventurer and check on her home for me, would you? Sure, I'll go do that. Thanks, Moya Moya. Just return to me after you've spoken with her. It would give this old man's nerves a reprieve. Okay, so let's go south and see how Grandma's doing. We could do a fight. Let's do a fight. So when you wander around, you'll encounter some enemies. Most are, as you can see on the right, I could attack those, but I'm not forced to. I can just continue and walk past them. Sometimes I'll get ambushed and I won't have any choice but to fight. But for now, it's definitely an opt-in to get into fights. So let's fight. So, to the right, there's Moya Moya and Not So Dire, my very, very faithful friend, and a Catawampus is attacking us. So right now, my action bars are complete garbage because I did a rebirth, and okay, impact is pretty good. Okay. Well, and I'm definitely over leveled for that. Okay, let's go check on Grandma's. An elderly woman stands at the far end of the garden, waving a greeting. As you draw near, you see her welcoming smile. Thanks to Grandma. Okay, so she can definitely send us on some fetch quest for some rewards, but for the sake of this video, we'll focus on the story stuff. An old woman greets you with a smirk and speaks almost immediately. You must be one of Vexillor's friend. Honestly, that man fusses over me too much. You tell him that I'm perfectly fine without being checked on constantly. She kicks a cleanly decapitated head towards you. Don't worry about me, Moya Moya. You know, she pauses. Remind Vexillor that the ones we have to worry about are the ones smart enough to stay away from here. Whatever he's worried about won't be coming near Kajar. Kajar is like, for my villagers and heroes friend, Kajar is Arden City. It's the big it's the big city of the world. All right. So I realize I haven't shared my stream with anybody. So let me just do that. All right. I shared. I shared. I'm an awful person to plug my stuff, we'll say. Okay, so uh, hello again, dear. Sorry about earlier. Could I ask a favor of you, though? I need a red apple from the Apple Store northwest of here. I came up one apple short of for my pie. What are the odds? Could an old lady get some help? Sure thing, no problem. Gonna go get your apple. So, Apple Store. Not that Apple Store, just a store that sells Apple. So I have a bunch of money. I have like $12 million. I've been playing this for a very long time. Well, it's not that long. You can see here my stats. I've been playing since January 2020, just before the pandemic. And if anybody from this game is watching this, listening to this, you really helped me go through the pandemic. This was a very chill game. Not that many people, and everybody was super chill and very, very nice to interact with. I'm very, very, very happy to have stumbled upon this game. Okay, so everything is presented with a lot of text and description. I don't think I need to read all that for you to get what the game is about. So I'll just buy an apple, and then I'll go back to Grandma. Did you find the store alright? I probably had already some apples on me, so this is why it's 3 out of 1. Sure did. Have your apple right here, ma'am. Oh, thank you so much. Now I can finish making my pie for young Vexy. I know it's not much, dear, but it's the least I could do for your trouble. Please take this and have a good day. Thank you, and have a good day too. Now let's go back to Vexilor. Seems there was some drama in chat. Grishala is one of the game mods, and she's making some pixel art too. And I'm not sure. I think she's also writing stories for the game. But yeah, a bunch of people are talking here. Usually very, very chill, very, very nice. But now it seems somebody got banned. They were probably incredibly annoying because getting banned in this game is not. It's not the norm. It's not. You really have to be annoying to get banned. Okay, let's go tell Vexy that his grandma's fine. Vexilar blinks a few times. She really kicked a head at you? You never know she was 300. Thank goodness she's alright. Thank you, Moya Moya. The next thing we need to do is remind these critters who's boss. I have another task for you. I'm ready. Have you seen these catawampus? They're everywhere. Although rather irritating, they are such fascinating little creatures. Vexilar looks off into the distance as if there were a beautiful sunset. Sorry, these particular insects are rather new to my garden. I always get excited when something new comes around. Vexilar thinks for a moment. Would you mind gathering some information on them for me? How much do you know? I still need to know the basics, to be quite honest. There have been so many mages coming through here as of late that I haven't had a chance to learn much about them myself. The best way to learn about something Evita has found forth is to fight it. Go ahead and fight Catawampus until you gain a knowledge level of 3 or higher, then come back and tell me what you have learned. So every time you fight against monster here, you will get knowledge levels, K levels. They're gained by defeating monsters in battle. It is not guaranteed that you will learn something each fight, but if you do it, it will increase your chance of successfully taming a monster for each K level you have of it. So, in Pokemon terms, yeah, I think it doesn't work with Pokemon. Basically, there's a bunch of creatures. You can tame them with some, taming crystals, aka Pokeballs. And to get more chances to succeed, you have to get your K levels as high as you can. So the more you fight a monster, easiest it will be to tame it and get it in your party. You can only have one at a time, but in my little ranch here, this is all my pets. So I have Furet because when I was younger I had a ferret and I called her Furet, which means ferret in French. I have Squoo, the squirrel, Snaky, and I have Pumpkin. You know, I think you get the you, you get what I'm doing with this. All right. So let's fight some Catawampus just to get ourselves a better. I mean, do these resets when you Now nothing seems to be working. Maybe this game doesn't like me streaming. Or maybe maybe people don't like me streaming. It seems to be completely stuck. Wow. It is not a thing that tends to happen to me. I'll admit. Okay. All right. Whoa, a weird bug. So you can tame a lot of stuff. There's a lot of monsters. There we go. So your K levels are here. Like I have 100 K level on the Blackfire thing, and all of those. Some people are the Howling Wrath. This they can have it as a pet. Well, as a companion, I guess. So there's quite many, but since the time I got my dire wolf, I kind of don't care about any of those. My dire wolf and I, we're besties now. Not so dire is definitely somebody I won't replace. Okay, let's fight some more Catawampus. Okay, elite Catawampus. They give more. They give more XP, of course. Let me just get back some of my. Oh shit. I want to get my stuff back. There's even a digging mechanic. If you go into your inventory in equipped weapon, in exchange for some energy, you can dig and find some treasures. There we go. So you equip your shovel, and I don't know, you dig for 10 energy. See, I've found one small, one big, and one medium chest. And then you can open them. And yeah, let's open it. Alright, so we got one binding stone. Those are the Pokeball I talked earlier. To open them, you need to have etched keys. You can craft them at the forge. We won't see the forge today, but at some point I'm gonna show you the forge. So yeah, one glyph of chaos, a minor potion of experience, and some crowns. But we got attacked by the treasure's guardian. So let's fight the treasure's guardian. With my shovel, might not be the best. Let's at least have a mighty attack. Alright. Let's have impact. And let's have fireball. Right, let's see if we have more success with this. Yes, but it's gonna be... Okay. Use items. Let's use a potion. Oh shit. See, okay, now it's been a while I've played. I had the Blackfire Spirit selected, and so I gave my potion to this dude. And so I died. Now, when you die, you are a ghost. You can still move, the world, but you cannot interact with much. So what you do is you follow this person. Let's go to Kajar. And I'm gonna end the stream showing you a bit of the city. So this is the city of Kajar. This is the big city. This is where everything is. The guilds, the place to do your rebirth. There's shops, there are weapon, armor shops. There you can even participate to the lottery. Let's participate to the lottery. Actually, and there's the library. There's a bunch of stuff. So now we are dead. So we are gonna go to the healing tower. So this mystic witch will be able to revive us for some money that my guild is paying for me. So this is one of the advantages to be in a guild. They will take care of your issues, of your health issues. Okay, what else? Since we are here in Kajar, that was not exactly my plan, but let's go to Laris Betting House. So you can buy a ticket. It's 3,000 crowns. See the last draw. There was Coco Goat that won 9,000, Hellsven, and Better Poopsmith. So I'm gonna buy one ticket. Now the prize pool is 3,000. We'll see if anybody else buys ticket, and in a few days, well, the next drawing is on the 10th, so we'll come back and see if we've won anything. Hey, Grubitten! I have Grubitten in chat on Twitch. You can see it on my my screen right now because I don't understand Twitch that well, but I can see it on my phone. So this is Chronicles of Denzar, Gru. This is a PBBG, persistent browser-based game. You can play this game with any device that uses the internet and have a screen. So on your phone, the phone UI is superbly done. You can play on your iPad, you can play on a computer, you can play on pretty much everything. Think an MMORPG. Think villagers and heroes, but on a very small scale in a 2D format with turn-based combat. Um, I know this is a lot, but to think, but there's the, there's the tavern with the chat room. People are talking. You can see here that today 76 people logged in and 256 logged in the past month. So this is a bunch of people playing the game on the regular. But this is a very small game. I never really spoke about this game because it is kind of my quote-unquote secret game. But I think that the game deserves to. There's really not much on YouTube or the internet in general about Chronicles of Denzar. The game has been running for 17 years. Um, so yeah, you can interact with people, you can have guild, you can have there's a bank to deposit your stuff, you can fish, you can craft, you can dig. This is what I was trying to show. There's a bunch of equipment you can use. Now I could use this stuff most likely. I'm level 58 because I had a bunch of bonus from the last event zone. So there I'm gonna equip myself some good gear. So my survivability rate will be quite a bit higher. Can equip this. There's a bunch of costumes too. You can over the years I got quite a few costumes. Look, the death cloth, gingerbread, hallowed witch, milady costume, pumpkin costume. There's a bunch. Let's equip the hallowed witch just to show you. So now on my portrait on the top right left you can see it, but let's go outside. Let's outside east gate. There. Now you can see me. I'm wandering around in my hallowed witch costume. So there's some random encounters, not here, but there's some. Let's go west instead. Exit west gate. Okay. So here there's gonna be a baddies. Okay, a highwayman. Let's fight. So now we are in the fight window. I have a bunch of things I can use. I could edit my action bar to get a bunch of abilities and stuff, and so now I'm super over leveled. I did 4 rebirth, and I got a bunch of experience from the latest even zone. The thing is, I haven't played since Christmas because I thought, hey, I'll just do a rebirth and then I'm gonna Chronicles the Chronicles of Denzar. It's going to be a series of video where I show the game from point A to, the end, kind of. I stayed level 1 in the starting zone, haven't played, just got my daily login stuff, just check the chat sometimes, but haven't played. And just a bit earlier, I walk one step ahead and boom, all the experience from the latest event zone that I've won just kicked in, and it got me to level 58 in one go, which is not what I had planned at all. But yeah, my pet, we have a very long history, my pet and I. Oh, okay, I'm gonna finish it and I'm gonna show you my pet. Okay, this dude's dead. It was incredibly easy because I am way too strong to do this. Okay, so you can see that he was freed on November 30th, 2019. and I don't know if I can see when I got it. But anyway, the species is a dire wolf, but I always thought he was pretty nice to me, and so I called him Not So Dire. This is this is a super clever word play. Everybody should be, laughing a lot at this. Um, but yeah, it's not so dire. It's my favorite pet. But every creatures you can see, well, you can tame with some kind of Pokeball. Um, it looks like Pokeball. It's not Pokeball, but it looks like. Uh, I know I have some somewhere in my awful inventory stuff. I could search for items, but I'm not sure I remember how they are called. Uh, if I say taming, no. Crystal, no. Well, anyway. I know I have a bunch. So, I died not too long ago and it all messed up my thing because I got the Mark of the West. Every yellow enemies is like the mini boss of each zones and you have to collect them all. Some because they're related to quest, but some because you know it's a mark of prestige to say I collected all the marks of every zone because this one dropped real quick, but I remember grinding in the sewers for like 2 weeks to get the freaking mark of the sewer. So yeah, I mean it's not always that easy. And now it's already 8:15. I need to go and put my kids to bed. Um, it was planned to be a short stream. I've been streaming 47 minutes. It was pretty much what I had envisioned. So as a weekday, working tomorrow, work today. But I will try to play some Chronicles of Denzar on stream during the week this week. So like 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. or so. This is the plan. We'll see how it goes. So yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for keeping me company. And if this speaks to you in any way, chroniclesofdenzar.com. So come play. It's free to play. People are pretty cool here. And yeah, all right. Grubiton needs to go to sleep too. So good night and good night, y'all. Good night, Gru. Bye bye.